Hi, I'm Kathy Troidle. I am an account executive at Salesforce right here in San Francisco. And I wrote a story about trust called Cindy and Bear that I'd like to share with you today. So, Bear is the name of my dog that's right back there. Where is he? Right there. See him? And that's his little lobster, the red, Larry, next to him. That's his best friend, Larry the lobster. But anyway, he is a white dog and he is a rescue. So about 10 years ago, we rescued Bear and his previous owners couldn't keep him anymore. And we were able to be the ones who were lucky enough to get him. And he's brought wonderful joy into our lives. So I have a passion for dog rescue. I have a passion for reading and what reading can do for you. And together, those two things inspired this story. So, thank you for listening. Cindy and Bear by Kathy Troidle. Cindy was an only child. Because she was in a wheelchair and couldn't run and play like the other kids, it was hard for her to make friends. She spent lots of time in her room, all by herself, reading her books and looking out the window. For a change of scenery one day, her mom took her to the local dog shelter. It was so loud and a little bit scary. Big dogs, little dogs, barking dogs, howling dogs, jumping dogs, all trying to get her attention. Except for one small, three-legged little white dog sitting at the back of his kennel. "Mom, why does he look so sad?" she asked. Reading the sign, her mom said, "Well, it says here that his name is Bear, and he was in a car accident and lost his leg. His owners couldn't care for him anymore and left him at the shelter. Since he came, he's been afraid of everyone, people, other dogs, everything." That night, Cindy couldn't get Bear out of her mind. The next day, she asked her mom to bring her back to the dog shelter. She wheeled straight to Bear's kennel and read him some of her favorite books. He just sat there in the back of his kennel, head on his paws, like always. Cindy came every day about the same time and just quietly, gently read out loud to him. Bear started looking forward to her visits. Each day, he moved a little closer to the front of his kennel while she was reading. Soon, he was already at the front by the time she got there. One day, Cindy rounded the corner and saw an empty kennel. Alarmed, she cried out, "Mom, what happened? Where's Bear? Is he okay?" The shelter doctor heard her question, smiled a great big smile, and said, "Come with me and I'll show you." To her surprise, Bear was out in the dog run, running and playing with the other dogs. "Cindy, you are the first person Bear started to trust. Thanks to you, he's one of the happiest dogs at the shelter, and I've approved him for adoption." Right about then, Bear heard the sound of her wheelchair and came bounding over to her, tail wagging. "Can we keep him, Mom?" she asked, her eyes brimming with tears of joy. "I thought you'd never ask," said her mom. Now, the other kids in the neighborhood love visiting with Cindy and Bear, the three-legged dog with the wagging tail. And to this day, Cindy reads books out loud to Bear at night before they both fall sound asleep on her bed. And that's the story. So, have you ever had problems with trust? Have you ever felt like you were different than all the rest? And for whatever reason, didn't feel like playing, didn't have joy? How did you solve this? Would love to hear from you. Hope you enjoy the story. Happy reading, and we'll see you next time.